to Bay Sunday. Good morning, everyone. I'm Roberta Gonzalez, filling in for Kenny Choi, who has a day off today. We begin our show this morning with our pitch. If you have a show idea, we would love to hear from you. Go to facebook.com/BaySunday and comment to the page. Today, I will be talking with an organization working to help at-risk families. And also, we have a rep here from the San Francisco Opera. And also, Kenny Choi, earlier this week, he talked and had the chance to speak to the New York Times best-selling author, and you'll meet that person as well. But first up, please welcome Urana Jackson. She's here. She's going to talk about her debut book, Girls Rising. It's a guide to nurturing a confident and soulful adolescent. And again, that's Urana Jackson in the house. I was so concerned about pronouncing your first name, which is absolutely beautiful. I've never heard it before. I go, Jackson. Jackson's here.
It's okay. I know. The first name should have stumbled you.
It's a beautiful name. Where does it come from?
I'm not Greek, but it's a derivation from Uranus, right? And so they feminized it and made it Urana.
Love that. Love that. Okay, so you wrote a book, and this happens to be your very first book in the whole wide world?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is your baby.
Yes, it is. It's brand new.
And how long did it take to write this book?
About 8-9 months, which is ironic, right?
Right. So, okay. You gave birth to this book here. Now, what was your motivation or your inspiration in writing a curriculum for girls?
Part of it really actually stemmed back from my own adolescence. I was lucky to be in spaces that allowed me to explore my inner world and also my spiritual world. And it was a game changer for me, really saved me through adolescence. And so as an adult, I've been able to provide those spaces for young people. And I'm just always struck by the capacity and the desire for young people to go really deep. And so I've been doing that for 17, almost 20 years. And I wanted to create a larger platform so that other adults could provide those spaces for young people.
So I'm really curious because finding your spirituality at a very young age is unique, and you had that opportunity to do that. You know, I didn't find my complete spirituality, and it's still not complete.
Yes.
I'm still learning.
That's it.
But I don't think I started exploring until I was about 21. So when you say young girls, how did this happen with you?
Well, for me, I guess my mother was very much a seeker, and so she kind of just dragged me along. And so I got exposed to a lot of different spiritualities and just this openness to explore that. But, you know, adolescence is really a quintessential age to explore that existential world, right? And out of almost any life stage, it's really a time of really trying to make meaning of the world and your place in it. And so I think a lot of people are kind of reticent to explore that with young people, but it actually is the time to do it. And it's a journey that lasts a lifetime. So it's just beginning that conversation and that exploration with young people.
So this book is really, it's about you and what you have learned and what you'd like to pass along. Is it anything, have you ever read Illuminata by Marianne Williamson?
I've read pieces of it.
Well, that's what you do. It's a book that you don't read from beginning to end. It's like, okay, I want to pray about world peace. And then you go to that chapter and there's like 4 different prayers and rites and rituals that she discovered while seeking and traveling around the world. So do you think that's something that young girls can gain from your book?
So this is actually for adults that are working with and mentoring and parenting girls. So it's providing activities and a process for them to begin to explore. It's not just spirituality, it's social emotional education, but it's adding that new component of spirituality because that hasn't really entered into the dialogue in social emotional education.
I love this. So this is like, it's a guide to nurturing a confident and soulful adolescent.
It is what it says it is, yeah.
Yeah, well, wonderful. So, okay, how does it begin and how does it end? Because obviously this is a journey.
Right. I love that question just because it is a little bit of a concentric circle. It really begins with self-awareness, right? And really a deep understanding of yourself and how you work and
who I am.
Yeah, socialization, all of that. And then it takes a step outward and your relationship and interactions with others. And then with the social world, like more as a collective, right? Like what can I do within my world? And then it goes into this more transcendent relationship. So it works itself outward.
You sold me. I want to read the entire book now because I love to see your passion, and obviously you're just oozing a passion right now. And I really want to thank you so much for writing this book and inspiring all of us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Is there going to be a second one?
I think there is.
Yeah.
For children, possibly.
Oh, yeah. With photos and pictures, too. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm excited. Thank you so much. And if you at home are really inspired and you want to learn more about Girls Rising, log on to uranajackson.com. That's URANA Jackson.com. Thank you so much for being here. My East Bay cohort here. Yeah, East Bay girl. All right, we're going to be back with Kenny's interview. This is going to be really exciting, too, with Terry McMillan. It's coming up right after this. Don't go away.